She said, the truth is that I allowed him, that's the police officer, to pick his own food. I am a teacher and disciplinarian. So you were just passing by without your own food? Is that what you're saying? Just zoom in, look at her face and, you know, the tummy area. You understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Seems like she's pregnant, actually. This is so shameful. How do you mess up your integrity with such a highly respectable office? This man should be used as a scapegoat.
A lot of people are hypocrites.
It is my choice. I'm happy. So everybody should just leave me. Let me enjoy my marriage.
Again, person go suffer find husband. Una go steal our unknown gun ladies. Nowhere in the Quran that permits men to marry more than one wife. Allah was talking in parables, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Whatever that means. Happy weekend, my people. How on a day waiting they happen, waiting this up. Welcome back to our channel. All right, I got this message recently after yesterday's video. FG giving an approval for Abba Kyari's extradition to the US calls for a massive celebration. Seriously, if found culpable, he will face the full legal consequence and disposition. At least he will get to experience that USA isn't Nigeria, where some people are above the law. But yesterday evening, right, we got a new report about Abba Kyari and NDLEA, and it says 8 charges have been filed against Abba Kyari and 6 others over their alleged involvement in drug trafficking. For those of you that have been following this story, thank you so much for paying so much attention. That saves me time. Yeah, it saves me time because I don't have to go back to explain what Abba Kyari did, blah blah blah, or try to connect it. Just watch the previous video. You probably might understand it. For those of you that have no idea what I'm saying, okay? But I know you're wondering right now, what are you trying to say about this whole Abba Kyari and the LEA? What does that have to do with Kyari's extradition? Okay, I understand, okay, as usual. But here's the thing. Security expert says, look, this could delay Kyari's extradition. Others, I'm talking about critics, are like, look, we've said it before. This old Kyari having diabetes, is hypertensive, all these stories, they are all lies. We understand. And by the way, I'm going to read your comments, some of the comments, okay, from the previous video. Now, they're like, look, all these things, they are all lies. The federal government knows what they are doing. After the federal government said, okay, we've approved the extradition. But people are still like, nah. No, it's don't mind the federal government. They're playing games with us. Now, let us read some of the charges, right? It said, in the charge filed through a team of lawyers, NDLEA accused Kyari and 4 other police officers of conspiracy, obstruction, and dealing in cocaine worth 17.55 kilograms. They were also accused of tampering with 21.25 kg of cocaine unlawfully. Guys, always remember, anytime we mention this cocaine, fraudulent activities, connection to Hush Puppy, always remember that we're talking about a police officer. Like most Nigerians, an officer of the law. Yes, well, an ex-police officer. It's better to put it that way. Guys, every day new reports about this particular man, and I'm sure the very first time we mentioned or talked about Abba Kyari, or you heard this man's name, the last thing in your mind is that this case will linger for a long time. Seriously, I mean, you would think, as well as myself, you know, I thought that this case is just going to linger for a while. That's if I thought it's going to even stay that long on social media. But here we are talking about it. It's almost a month now, and we're still talking about Abba Kyari. Well, so much for that. I will always update you guys about it. You know how I do. I always update, no matter what. The next news. Here we have Timaya. Yesterday we talked about Timaya. I said, you know, the police invite Timaya. Doesn't seem like an arrest to me. He went there for questioning, you know. Timaya finally explained his own side of the story, and if you don't understand what I'm saying right now, please watch the previous video. It saves time, okay? So Timaya right now went live after this, and after that incident, and he said, no, they didn't arrest me. Yeah, it looks like an arrest, but let's be real. But for me, I think it's just they just wanted to, you know, have a discussion with him about the incident. Now, this guy said, that's Timaya, said the lady held the mirror. In the first place, why would you even hold the mirror? Now, we cannot blame the victim because the lady is the victim here. It's so sad, such a sad situation. But still, it's better to hear from both sides, right? The sister of that lady came on social media, ranted, you know, a couple of times. Even the so-called eyewitness also came out to bash Timaya and all that. It's always good to hear from both sides, and Timaya explains himself here. Let us quickly read. Ikate ordeal. The narrative of yesterday's incident being a hit and run is false and very misleading. On my way driving through traffic along House on the Rock at Ikate, a lady walked up to my car and knocked on my door, my window rather, and later held onto my side mirror while insisting that I had scratched and damaged her car. I went down the window to hear her out and asked her if we could at least leave the road in order to avoid a scene, which she blatantly refused. She insisted that we could move from the spot as she held onto the side mirror. I asked her for her information so we could leave the road and resolve matters appropriately, but she refused to give her number or collect mine, as she continued to insist that I make a payment for damages immediately. The scene, okay, making payment for damages immediately? No, come on. I don't understand. The scene got more dangerous as 4 to 5 boys started to gather around my car, which made me more concerned and worried as I hadn't even seen the damage done. So Timaya said here, I haven't even seen the damage done, and you're asking me to pay immediately. Let's continue. I started to doubt the whole scenario, so I drove off to avoid being mobbed and did not notice immediately that the lady had held onto my side mirror as I drove off. After leaving the scene, I got information that the lady had been injured as I drove off and had been rushed to the health center. I had people rushed down to the scene immediately. After searching, we traced her to General Hospital, Lagos Island. My team reached out through various channels and were eventually able to reach her sister directly, who gave us actual location of the hospital she had been admitted into. My team members were there as quickly as possible to meet with her and her family and stayed with them till midnight when she was discharged from the hospital. Early this morning around 7 a.m. we went to the lady's house. When I got to the house, I met with her husband and we got into lengthy pleas and talks. After the meeting with her husband, we were met with police officers outside the compound who invited us to the station, and of course not at Timaya's house, it was at Lizzie's house he got arrested. I would really like to see the lady's statements too. I mean, hearing from the horse's mouth is better than the sister. Okay guys, that is it. Now let us read some of your comments. Here we have Color Funch. Man, this old member, old Team Crown member, she says, please don't hold on to the side mirror for your life's sake. You don't know what the driver is smoking. Manosaki says, when una dey steal money, the hell does not pop up. Now that he is going under the investigation, the story is different. This is so shameful. How do you mess up your integrity with such a highly respectable office? This man should be used as a scapegoat. That is Abba Kyari. Jede says, gosh, the clip of a police officer carrying plates of food like a houseboy, it is finished. Talks Bank says, Nigerian youths volunteer to fight in Ukraine. That's funny though. I think they should start with Boko Haram first. We have Easy Crypto here. Abba Kyari is going nowhere. Just watch it. It's all a game plan by the FG to withhold him here, because NDLEA is still filing more charges against him despite the extradition proceedings approved approval. Here we have ADETONA. Why would a sensible person who still values her life be holding onto a side mirror when it's apparent the driver might not be sensible? That's stupidity, especially when you know life has no duplicate. But Joso says the problem with the police is deep. The fact that everyone thinks it's fine to use police officers as security shows we don't know the purpose of the police. Tonias says let him go and get free medicals in the US. That's Abba Kyari. Here we have Jennifer Personal Kitchen Blog. She says health doesn't matter. Even HIV patients are also in jail and get their treatments there. Here we have Chris Ada who says I'm on this channel with my popcorn and Coca-Cola waiting for Abba Criminal to start calling names. Adiza Mohammed says me too. Anton Greg says them just won't die the Abba case coded. We have Charlie K here. Why did she hold the side mirror? Or Matthew Maka says, why did Timaya not act like a role model? Adesho says, every role model is actually a human first. Anton Greg says, na set up Jari, all these useless girls. Frank says, Ashawofu Nigeria, it's hard to find one without other motives. Timaya, I greet you special. Some women are out to destroy successful black men especially. Okay guys, let us move straight to the next one. Here we have Mercy Aigbe. Mercy Aigbe and her new man. You know, they just got married recently. Congratulations to them. Okay, during an interview, a recent interview actually with Media Hub Room, I think that's the name of they also have a magazine, I think, but they were interviewed. I'm talking about Mercy Aigbe and her husband, a new man. The man says that I've done what is right and godly. And Mercy Aigbe, on the other hand, says that it is my choice and I'm happy. So this man is basically saying he married 2 wives. Even though the first wife didn't approve it, she's totally not in support of it. In fact, there was something that the first wife had said, that robbing Peter to pay Paul. Whatever that means, yes, they seem happy together, Mercy Aigbe and this man. Let us listen to them.
There's nothing like snatching. I'm a full-grown adult. I am a Muslim, and my religion permits me to marry more than 1 wife. Now I am married to 2 wives, and I'm glad everything is good.
And please, I just want to tell Nigerians, please, I am not the first person to be a second wife. It is my choice. I'm happy. So everybody should just leave me. Let me enjoy my marriage.
And I want to use this medium to also educate some people. A lot of people are hypocrites, and when you are bold enough to do the right thing. But I think that I've done what is right, and I think I've done what is godly, which I so much believe that, a lot of people are going to be making reference to me in the nearest future.
Okay guys, we've got comments about this. Bad example, they make cover page. Men, he just doesn't care if his children sees this. A woman you have spent so many years with, shared the same bed with, and you are disgracing her like this in the public. Men are something else. So when him money finish, auntie go leave, follow another one. We get money again. Person go suffer find husband, una go steal and want unknown gun ladies. Nowhere in the Quran that permits men to marry more than 1 wife. Allah was talking in parables, but it's fine if you decide to marry 2 wives, no problem, but stop lying against God, period. Mercy Aigbe, you said more than this when you snatched Larry Gentry from his first wife. You can't find happiness by hurting the feelings of a fellow woman. Your karma is coming. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Mercy AK. Mercy AK is reportedly pregnant, and they said she's expecting a child with her lover. Mr. C is the name of this guy. We don't know the guy's name, but before then she posted something on her page which says, if you see me like this, please mind your business. And after that, this picture was posted, and if you look at the tummy area, looks like someone carrying a child. Well, it might just be too much food. Just zoom in, look at her face, and you know the tummy area. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, seems like she's pregnant actually. Go guys, you be the judge. Let's watch this video. Okay guys, moving on to the next one. Here we have the news about the Nigerians in Ukraine. Some of them are back in Nigeria. You're welcome. I saw a comment that says these people are not happy. They are not happy that they went through this in Ukraine because Nigeria is always the last option for everyone living abroad. Is it true? Well, it depends on the country you enter actually. And some people were like, why don't you just go to Poland and survive there, try to work there? They were like, no, you can't work in Poland without papers. You need to have your papers before working in Poland. And I think that's why some people had to give up on that and be like, okay, I think Nigeria is just the best option right now. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. But I saw a video of these guys, you know, in the flight and pictures, you know, in flights back to Nigeria. Some arrived yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. They already arrived in Nigeria, and they're still, the federal government hopefully was to go back to pick more. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Uche Maduagu talking about Bishop Oyedepo and Pastor Adeboye. He says, use your multi-billion naira private jets to help evacuate stranded Nigerian students in Ukraine. What do you think about this? Some people are like, it should be their choice to do that. You can't force them. It's their private jet. Well, remember what the Silverbird CEO said recently about the billionaires with private jets in Nigeria. On to the next one about the police officer helping this lady out at a party in Kwara State. You guys, and let me know what you think. She reacted to that. She said, the truth is that I allowed him, that's the police officer, to pick his own food. I am a teacher and disciplinarian. So she said she's a teacher. Now, you've got no food with you, so you were just passing by without your own food. Is that what you're saying? Where is your own food? You were around there. That what seemed like a buffet. Come on, don't lie. Just accept that it is a mistake. You wouldn't do it again. That you weren't paying attention. Just find something else to say. But this is glaring. This guy was, you know, didn't even say anything. It was obvious that he was waiting for your order, for you to say, oh yeah, put it here. Maybe, I don't know his name. Let's just say Ahmed, right? Ahmed, oh yeah, let me put meat, or put fish, you know, put rice. Okay, more rice, 1 spoon. It looks like that. It looks like somebody waiting to get orders from you. Well, guys, let us move straight to the next one. About Davido. Chioma was spotted with Davido in London. Chioma and her child. Yes. Again, both of them together. In fact, I saw a post that says Chioma spends quality time. Oh my god, the media, my god. Chioma spends quality time with Davido. What is quality time? Well guys, let us watch this video.
Rascal. Popsicle. Nobody. Roscoe. The ball.
Where you going? Papa. Papa, this way. Hey.
Good news for Davido. Davido sold out O2 Arena. Congratulations to Davido. Congratulations, like seriously. And guys, what do you think about this lady? Walk up to Davido and say, Davido, I'm angry.
Good, I'm at work. You're right, boy. Ah, David, I'm very angry with you. Oh, I'm very angry. Where's my seat? I need it. Seriously, I can't sleep. I'm being serious. I'm coming with you guys to the concert.
You should.
If not, no one else is going.
You should.
I'm working.
Here we have Fireboy Madonna Frozen remix. I think what people don't get here is the Afrobeat flavor that is trending right now. That is what Madonna is just looking for, the Afrobeat touch in Frozen. Yes, you know, some people say, oh please, Fireboy is crap on this track. I'm sorry, I'm a big fan of Fireboy, but it's crap, blah blah blah. They said all kinds of things after listening to Fireboy's parts in Frozen. But guys, just remember that Afrobeat is trending. Everybody wants a piece. I'm sure Madonna loves it. It's like a dream come true for her because Afrobeat itself is trending. So it's not just about Fireboy, it's about Afrobeat here. Seriously, Nigerians are making it big all over the world. Our musicians especially, collaborations here. Rema, Chris Brown, I can't wait for that. Omali, Justin Bieber. Man, big deal. Fireboy Madonna. Okay guys, that is where we're going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Okay, wait to this question. A man steals 500 naira from a shop, then he buys an item worth 200 naira and gets 300 naira change. How much did the shop lose? How much did they lose? Leave your answers down below. Thanks, until we see you next time. Peace.